Okay folks, so I'm back here at the Marlton facility, but I was mistaken. I'm not getting a load going back to that same place in Paris, Arkansas. It's going to Clinton, Arkansas, which is only about 45 miles away. So Coy, who had loaded in front of me with that last load, is up there now waiting to reload, and he's going to Clinton also. Another highway department delivery. So yep, that's what we're doing. There is a truck in the loading spot right now getting loaded, and then Coy is waiting to get in there. So there's I'd say there's 6 of us here at the moment. You just saw 2 of them. I passed by. There's 2 up in front of me, and there was 1 on the scale behind me that just got loaded. So pretty busy afternoon here at the old Marlton Oakley Salt Distribution Center. So I've already got my tarp rolled off. It's just a matter of waiting my turn to get in here. I'm sure the reason Coy is waiting out here on the road is because it's kind of tough to get turned in there when a truck's in the loading spot. So that truck that's getting loaded looks like he's pretty close to being done anyway, so this won't take long. Each truck typically gets about 5 end dump scoops. So okay, more later. All right guys, so back in the loading position. Turned out Coy, after turning in here in front of me, said his dispatcher called and told him to cancel this load and head on back to the North Little Rock Oakley yard. So I got in quicker than I thought I was going to get in. Again, we're getting the beet juice salt. Let's open it up. I kind of started more towards the middle this time. You definitely got a funny smell to it. So that's what we're getting. That's just dump number 1. He's about to dump in dump number 2. So I'm gonna move the trailer a little bit. All right guys, so I've scaled out, got my paperwork, tarped up, heading out of here. Looks like I may have been the last truck for him today. So I talked to Coy on the CB as he was leaving, and he said his dispatcher called him right as he was pulling in to get loaded, and is sending him back to Little Rock to get a load of roofing granules going down to Meridian, Mississippi. So got changed at the last minute. I mean, that's a good run. Done that run a few times. So I looked up the number to this Arkansas Highway Department facility I'm delivering to, because there was no phone number on my work order. And the nice lady there told me that they'll be there until 5 to unload. My GPS says that I should be able to get there by about 4:20. So I told her I'm heading that way. We'll try to get it delivered today. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to be traveling up north on Highway 9, which I don't think I've ever traveled that way before. So we'll see some new country. Alright, that's it for now. Okay folks, I think I'm getting close to the Highway Department facility here in what they call Clinton, Arkansas. This is probably it up here, this little beige colored building. See if I can figure out where to turn in. Alright. There ain't a whole lot of room there. Okay, let's see if we can make this turn. Okay guys, I just had to show you this. Some of you old timers will remember that old John Anderson country song, Chicken Truck. Well, that's what we're doing right now. Chicken truck, just my luck. Oh mercy. So it's Wednesday morning, about 7:15. Just a couple of miles from the Oakley Morrilton yard. We're gonna be getting a couple of salt loads again. Going up the road, I don't know, 30 miles or so to Russellville, they told me. So that's what we're doing. Restocking the Arkansas Highway Department facilities with road salt. Okay guys, so I'm next to get loaded. Been waiting about an hour at this point. You've seen this before. There's a truck in front of me getting loaded. He's pulling up a little bit. He's probably got maybe 2 more scoops, I think. There's the loader, and there's another truck behind me. There's a bunch of trucks here, so it's going kind of slow. This load's going to Russellville, Arkansas, about 30 miles from here. So I don't have a whole lot of disc space left on this disc, so I'm gonna have to be kind of brief the rest of the week. But that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to get at least 2 loads going to this same place. So this is what we'll be doing most of the day. Okay guys, I'm going to show you this. I've got this second load of beet juice salt, road salt, I've picked up today. It's about noon. And I delivered it, tried to deliver it to the same place I delivered the first load. But the guy told me that a previous Oakley driver had brought a load to them that was actually supposed to come here. This is about 10 miles from the other location. This is the District Arkansas DOT facility. And so he asked me, since that goof up happened, that if I would just bring this load over here. So that's what I'm doing. I checked in with a guy back there that was going to call the people that need to know about it, but he kind of pointed me in the right direction over here. I hope anyway. It looks like I might should have taken a different lane, but it's going to work out one way or another. So anyway, we've had a little mishap, not on my part, but the previous driver that delivered a load, evidently maybe he had already delivered a load like I did to that other location and didn't realize on his paperwork that he was going to a different location than the first one. So I could see how he could easily get messed up. Okay, it looks like I can get through here. So what the guy back there told me to do is just kind of back up, and the load will be dumped in front of this little dome building, and then they'll use their front end loader to move it all the way in. So I'm just going to pull in here and wait for whoever's coming. Go ahead and get my door opened up and get ready to dump. Just wanted to explain that a little bit. Okay guys, we're back here at the Oakley Morrilton salt loading facility. They do load some other things here, but I'm getting salt again. Did 3 loads out of here yesterday, and then my dispatcher sent me back to the North Little Rock yard, so I was able to go home last night, which was nice. But they sent me back here this morning. Had to wait about an hour and a half or so before they sent me the order. I'm not even sure what time it is now. It's probably close to 10 o'clock. But I'm picking up some more of this beet juice salt, road salt. And it's going to a little town north of here, kind of up in the hills, Tilly, Arkansas, another Arkansas Highway Department facility. So it's Thursday morning. Weird how all the snow is still left out in that field after we've had like 3 or 4 good days of sunshine. It's mostly gone from everywhere else, but not that field. All right, well, that's what we're doing. Okay, guys, as I head out of here, I wanted to tell you something real quick. I only have a few minutes left on this disc, so I got to be brief. But I was talking to one of the operators inside the scale house there, guy that works here all the time, and he was saying that this salt that I'm hauling comes from Egypt. And it comes over here on a shipping vessel and then up the river here in a barge, and then they take it out of the barge with, you know, big scoopers, and they've got a conveyor system that takes it up into some storage areas, and then they load it into some like smaller dump trucks, triaxle dump trucks, and bring it up here into this big pile that my loader has been taking product from. So that's a little history on how the product gets here, all the way from Egypt. Doesn't that seem weird? I guess it's just cheaper to ship things, albeit that far, on a shipping vessel in huge quantities, than to bring it down here. For example, you know, there's a huge salt mine up in Kansas, Hutchinson, Kansas. I've picked up at a few times, but yeah, I don't know, it's interesting. Oh, we got some highway work going on here. Anyway, let's head up to Tilly, Arkansas. Well, folks, I'm about 5 miles from my Arkansas Highway Department facility to deliver this load. I'm telling you, this has been a tough drive. Except for about the first 20 miles of this trip, this is the kind of stuff I've been driving on. Hilly, very hilly, here in the Ozark National Forest. Curvy, hilly. Working my truck too hard. I hope I don't have to come back to this place. Oh man. I guess this is the penalty for getting to go home last night. Look at it that way. Anyway, we're getting close. Just giving you a little road footage of what we're dealing with here. Tough driving. Okay guys, so where we left things, I think I picked up a load of Twitch in North Little Rock yesterday afternoon, and just parked there at the North Little Rock Oakley yard. Actually went home for a few hours, then came back to the yard and camped out, and left out about 3:15 this morning. Delivered it in Jackson, Tennessee this morning. Had an 8 o'clock appointment. Now I'm in Memphis. It's 10:12, and I'll give you a look around here. I've been to this place once before, but it's been a long time, and there's a lot of trucks here. So they've got us, there's a scale house. That's where you scale in and out. That's part of the problem, because one of the scales is not working. But they've got trucks parked out on the street and everywhere that there's parking spots. There's another Oakley waiting behind me, and there's at least one more out in the street. I've probably seen 7 or 8 Oakley trucks in here, plus a lot of other trucks. So a guy, I was parked out on the street, and the guy pulled me in, told me to park here, said he would come back and get me in a minute. You know, they're just trying to get us in to the loading area. This will deliver in North Little Rock today, and then my dispatcher's got me picking up in Lone Oak, Arkansas after that, hopefully, if I can ever get out of here. So I don't have much disk space on this disc, so I got to be kind of brief here. I don't know how much I'll be able to show you, but we're getting Zorba probably loading around in the back somewhere. So that's what's going on. All right, guys, so I'm in the line waiting to scale out. I've already tried to scale out once, and I only weighed about 75,000, so I went back and got another dump put on. So we'll see. Hopefully this one will be good. But yeah, been a busy place. Busy place. Just giving you a look around. You can see that red truck way down there straight ahead. That's another Oakley guy getting loaded. That's where I got loaded. And then there's another fella on the scale now, trying to get his first loaded weight. But there's been about a dozen of us in here in the last couple of hours, plus lots of other trucks. Been a busy place. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully we'll scale out with a good weight here in a minute. All right, guys, so I'm here at Sheridan, Arkansas. You've seen this before. I'm getting some white sand. Not the whitest sand they got, but they still call it white sand. They changed my load up on me. Just giving you a look. I thought I was going to the Remington plant in Lone Oak, Arkansas, but it took so long getting that load in Memphis earlier today that they had to give that load to somebody else. So anyway, it's about 3:45 Friday afternoon. Had to hustle down here as fast as I could, try to get this load. It delivers in Olathe, Kansas, whenever I get there Monday, to a golf course. I'm just hoping this is not wet at all, because where I'm going, you know, it's damp. But the last load I picked up here that went down to Florida, it was pretty wet. This doesn't look too bad, but because where I'm going, Monday is supposed to be in single digits. So I'm worried about it freezing and sticking to the trailer. Anyway, we'll see how that goes on Monday. So that's how it goes. I'll get this loaded up and then head back to North Little Rock Park, have a short weekend, and probably head out sometime Sunday and get part of the way up there anyway. It's starting to sprinkle now, so I need to get this topped up.